Yeah, I'm gonna do a crash landed run instead because I didn't quite understand, and I didn't quite understand some things that will help me out in the future. So, new colony, crash landed, drive to survive, reload anytime because I am a safe scummy poopy head. I got only like 2 mods on. This mod is just to make this mod work. Yeah. Let's see here. So I want to go ahead and live somewhere where I get to both of the easy villages to live. Both of the nice villages and maybe. Okay. So I want to live like here. And I guess like living next to a mean village isn't that bad. Hello. Sorry, I was just clicking on my OBS. Whenever I click off, it tabs out. Oh. You're honestly pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep you, even though you can't haul or craft or cook. Because you can craft. Holy cow, you can craft. Can you construct? You can really socialize. Can you socialize? Not. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of you. Cooking plants. I need someone that can construct. Now. And you can't do violence, so. Okay. You can construct. I'm gonna take a shit now that I got my village set up. Okay, I'm back from my shit. Alright. This dude got Jogger. His only. And kind. Yeah, that's. Okay. I'm just double checking to make sure I want to use these guys. Caring, social, firefighting. Yeah, but like. She's really good at shooting and she got a lot of passions. So I'm gonna keep her. I'm a keeper. Okay. So first off, bio. You have highest melee. You have second highest shooting. You have highest shooting. Let me allow this. Let me allow all wood. Let me allow this. We got marble, so that's good for building houses and whatnot. Let me see, where is our rich soil? We do not really have rich soil on this planet, so I'm just going... We got a little bit, but not enough, so I'm just going to use the rich soil for corn. And then make... set up some stuff for... make... on the regular stuff, we'll just make some potatoes. Corn, and then we'll just make some dang potatoes. Okay. No more of that. Architect structure. Door, floor, floor, furniture, do. Allow zone. Let me go into... No, I want zone, build roof area. I want you to do a stockpile zone here. And then later on we'll build it to be a bit better. Now work, you at Dr. 1. Bio, your nickname shall be... No, Poopy Mans. Accept. Production. Electric stove. Stone cutter's table. Butcher's table. And power. Okay. That should be good for marble. You have a passion for construction, right? Okay. I was about to say, like, if you didn't have a passion for it, you would have been screwed. Okay, recreation variety also. Thank you, Paul, for using the milk cup. I'm a farmer, boys. There's a decently close geothermal. Not super close, but decently. Okay. So far this run's going pretty well. What should I research first? I guess smithing. Let's just order chop wood and and deconstruct this. Ooh, silver ore. See, you've already had construction 5. That was a good pick for the construction lady. I do hope that I can eventually beat this game one day, but I don't know if I will be able to because I'm kind of poopy at this kind of game. Bills, butcher creature, do forever, structure. Temperature, cooler, furniture structure, marble door. Okay. Got some gold. Let's start hunting. Actually, no work. Hunt to. Cook simple meal times 4, do until you have X. 40. Unpause F5. Go ahead and kill that mad rat real quick. Put a door there. Furniture. A standing lamp. Okay. So far we're doing a lot better than the naked brutality runs. But that's mostly just because I start with a lot more shit. Did a lot of research after I lost that run. Like, what am I doing wrong? And I saw that it was a lot of things. Structure, marble wall. Marble door, marble door, marble wall. Marble door. Security. Barricade. Zone, stockpile zone. Storage, clear all, don't allow rotting, allow food. Now I gotta give it a good name if I want it to live long. The land of epic gamer. Or this is the epic gamers. Now if I name it that, then surely we'll be able to win. Oh. 1-1 shall be the name of the settlement. A limestone meteorite, okay. Okay, Boomer. Okay, more visitors. I'm gonna trade with these guys real quick. I'm still all messed up. Oh, time to sell my stuff at a crazy discount. Go back. I'll get some food then. Man, you're already at construction level 7. You're pretty good with animals and you're pretty social. I think I'll take you. Architect structure. Boomer, you're gonna have to give up your bed for him. Just melee attack him so he doesn't die from a gunshot wound. Work who's our Dr. Paul is. So far this run's going pretty good, so... Only bruises? Okay. God dang, Paul. You guys messed them up real good. Oh yeah, I should make a table. Production, furniture, 2x2 table. We'll make a recreation room. Structure. Do. Alright, hold on, cancel. No. Structure, marble wall, marble door. Get it ready for raids. Fire away. Once my base is pretty set up, Well, I'll start doing some research. But I just want my stockpile zone, my recreation zone, and all my bedrooms set up. For now, at least. Man, having a passion really helps. Someone just joined. Yeah, I remember you, Barca Block. It's been a while. I'm playing Rimworld right now. Sorry, someone just joined my Discord at the same time. Is that you, Barca Block? Yeah, I remember you. You're from the BTD Battles and BTD 6 streams, right? I'm not just saying that because you have the BTD 6 thing on there. Yeah. Yeah, Rimworld. If you like tower defense games, I think you would like Rimworld. It's basically you get all these villagers and stuff. They got their own different skills and whatnot, and you're trying to build up a village so you can eventually go to space. Sorry, I was planning to do something that I'm not doing yet because I forgot how this game works. Basically, this game gives you raids based on. Yeah, this game gives you raids based off of your wealth. So the more money that's in your base and more expensive stuff you use, the harder the fights get. Now you may be like, oh, I'll just use cheap stuff for everything. There's another thing you gotta care about, is their mood. They got all these little bars and whatnot, including recreation, and they got little debuffs for not doing certain things like eating without a room, having a bad bedroom, and whatnot. Oh. One of their pets just died because of a predator. I don't really care about that because it was just a Yorkshire Terrier. It can't haul, which is very important. Like, getting things into your stockpiles is probably one of the most important things. Oh. Draft. Yeah, not really as much anymore, but I might bring it back. I've just been playing Clash Royale more recently. My prisoner is trying to break out because he has a bad bedroom. Oh my god. No, don't you help. Rescue poopy mans. Ignore. Howling. Capture. Sometimes I play with my friend, Clash Royale. Yeah. Clash Royale is about to have their make or break update. So, depending on what happens with it, I'm either going to continue playing the game or I'm going to quit. I'm going to allow to butcher that. Oh. This is the research tab. These are the things that you need to research to eventually build a spaceship. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff you gotta research. Right now, I'm researching smithing so I can start making weapons of my own. Man, marble takes a while to build. But it's worth it because uh, it has the one beauty, unlike wood, which doesn't have any beauty at all. Do do do. Who's our chef? Oh, Poopy Man's our chef. Okay. Finally, you built your bed. Oh, yeah, Mr. BTD. That's probably where you. Yeah, we were both viewers of Mr. BTD, and then I think did a collab with him or something. Yeah, I was an he was an admin, I was an admin. Like we traded admin pretty much, or a mod or whatever you want to call it. Mm. Equip your revolver real quick. Okay. No new wounds. Okay. He changed his channel? I didn't know. Ooh, the ambush knight. He's a knight, so I get a bunch of honor, and I get to pick someone for human. I get 1.9 days, so I'm gonna try to recruit this guy by then. If I don't, then I don't really care about it. Because from road to 1%, okay. That's interesting. I might play Battles 2 again, I don't know. They're finally going to make it like the bare minimum. What's your construction at? Replant. Like right over here. Oh, nice seeing you again too, Barkablark. Have a good day. Ooh, a slaver. Humps is pretty young, so I think I'm gonna keep him. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep him. Mm. What quest expires? The ambush night? Oh, it's just a man hunting rat. Get in your shuttle. I'm gonna go for the traditional win condition, but you know, a yeoman is always good to have. Oh, you're from a village too, so that means you can actually do the stuff. Oh. Interesting. I don't know where that fire came from, but hopefully it rains. Here's a... I can deconstruct that. How much longer? 79%, so we're almost ready for the potato harvest. Let's just go to work and go to hunt. Go to hunt on one again. Okay. Critical. The red mugglers. Bio. Tortured artist and pretty, and you got a lot of good stats. And what's your health? You got a stab scar. And you're from the red muggers. Okay, Poopy Man's, your bed is gonna be for prisons. If this person dies, they die. I don't really care about them. Oh, they're already dead. Whatever. They got destroyed right along. I'm not saving them after that. Yeah. It sucks, but it doesn't really. Though. No miscellaneous. Let's make a grave for recreational value. We respect our raiders in this village. I don't know if I'm going to bury all of them, but I'm going to bury a couple. Did I just not realize that they did the... No, they didn't. What the heck? Oh, there's a geothermal one right there. I'm gonna put crafting at 2. No. Let me feed this dude. Dude, this dude is tough. Okay, I gotta get him in then. I just gotta. I'm not caring about being interesting anymore. I'm just doing my run of RimWorld, and if people gonna watch, then they're gonna watch. If they don't, then they don't. This is for me. This is not for my YouTube content. I know I probably shouldn't upload this on my main channel if I'm not gonna be interesting while streaming, but who cares? Well, I should because I want to eventually get monetized. I don't care after that. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I don't care. Everything after that, that's just gravy. Everything else is like, oh, I can't believe I could make it. But once I want to hit at least 1,000. Hospitality for Irish? Okay. Well, for 24 days. For advanced components. Allow. 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 Alrighty, you're at construction level 10. So now it will start decaying if I don't constantly build stuff. Or no, it won't. After I get past a little bit farther. $50. Now that I got more mouths to feed. I think I might use them to recruit some donkeys if there's any available. Oh, probably not though. I miss when boars could haul. I know it was overpowered, but it just was so fun. Hopefully we can get Humps to join soon. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. What's my social anyways? 4? Oh, that's why I don't. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I really need them to join. For 24 days. Okay. I can harvest now, but I don't. I think I'm gonna get some food, the meat first. Research, advanced light, so I use less power, and then batteries. Fine, you want a table? There you go. My prison looks so dumb. But hey, it works. It's the most cost efficient for prison for what you get out of it. Meditate. Let's see if we can get them to constantly meditate. Okay. Hunt. You go to a 2. Conscious. The group of pirates is composed of 1 drifter. Okay. I can take that. Quest. But what do I want for it? Oh, Broom Reserve. Freeholder. Let's just do it for goodwill. Battery. Did I seriously fuck up and lose the anima tree? I may have fucked up and lost the anima tree. Is it in here? No, it's not in here. Is it over? Okay, now he's dropping at a faster rate. Did I get those advanced components? I could have sworn that. No, that's after 24 days. Okay. This prison's just temporary. I'm going to build a more serious prison later on. In fact, I might turn this into the prison. Okay, I'll let you pass. I'll let you pass. Research screen. Let's go ahead and start researching tree sowing. Alrighty. Now we're finished harvesting and growing. When I wonder when my next raid is gonna happen. It's been a while. Ship to the stars. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that one. Miscellaneous meditations point. Just for now. Ooh, wow, I get passage off world. Oh. I don't know if I want someone that ugly at my base. Do. Allow. Allow. Seriously though, that was a quest mod, so I don't know when my actual work's gonna happen. Okay, 2.5 now. Oh, you have asthma in there, Farrell. I should not draft you. Never mind. Oh man, a dry thunderstorm. Finally, a natural raid. Hmm. Hmm. Game still hasn't been hitting me with the hard stuff yet. Oh, that's where my anima tree went. Extract tree. I'm like, where the fuck did it go? Replant. There. Uh-oh, what happened? Nobody's hauling. And we ran out of wood, okay. 'Oh my gosh, we're so close to actually getting him to wanting to join. %1 chance. That's worth it. That is so worth it if I actually get the Thrombo. I bought that Thrombo plushie, by the way. I can't wait for it to come out. I know it's not until August, but still. I've been wanting a Thrombo plushie ever since this game came out. And by that, by the time 1.1 came out. Let's go. Recruitment attempts will begin finally. Let's go. Humps. Uninstall. Uninstall. So you're gonna be also on handle, but only at 2. You're not gonna hunt. You're gonna grow. You're gonna. You can clean, but you can't haul. That's honestly pretty good. That's pretty good, honestly. And hold on, you warden at 1. And you're also gonna be our our main sidecaster. Oh, he's volatile though? Okay. I wasn't paying attention. He's. Up, everyone. Get in position. A buffalo self-tamed animals. Okay. Alrighty, time to structures. Slate. Wall. No, we're taking the quest from the royalty, so I'm not gonna do that. When does the... And that's why we have autosaves on. So we can deal with the grizzly bear. Okay, so... where is this grizzly bear that was hunting me? There he is. And that's why I save scum. Some people be like, ooh, but it's not as interesting as if you just were a dumbass and wasn't paying attention and that killed you. And what I say to that is, no. It would actually not be that interesting because I would just lose. Hmm. Paul, just because you got some boo-boos from a bear Oh, great, a solar flare. Fuck it. Yes, I am listening to a VOD stream right now. I don't care about not being interesting content. Nobody's chatting with me. I can't make interesting content totally. I'm gonna at least turn on my light so I have. Well, that's just epic. Just lost 2 components.
everybody's happy. We've saved, with Right to Try, we've saved thousands and thousands of lives of people that are terminally ill. And people would say, well, we can't do that because they may die. I said, they're going to die anyway. And yet they were in there for close to 60 years now trying to get that.
As he's saying this, remember that a huge amount of the arguments made against hormones and puberty blockers are that
I didn't get to
they're like
those.
dangerous or ineffective even though they've been studied for decades, or that the use of puberty blockers to treat gender dysphoria is an off-label use in accordance with the FDA. They're very, like, it's all like pro-ivermectin when they want X, but when they don't want Y, it's, well, actually, you know, we adhere only to the highest standard of medical skepticism when it comes to recommending drugs.
Approved, and I got it approved through Congress. I got it approved. You had to go through Congress on that one, and we're saving lives, tremendous numbers of lives. I'm very proud of that one, Right to Try. It sounds easy. You'd think it would be easy to get it approved, actually, but it was very, very tough. Gone for many, many years. I took care of the vets better than anybody. We had a 92% approval rating, and now it's going way down, I understand. But we,
Vosh, are you able to break down a door? What? Do you just mean like a regular wooden door? I've never tried. Hassan did it? Okay. What? You ever punched a wall? No, why would you punch a wall? Could you eat a door in one sitting? It's an H3H3 reference from Leftovers. Ah, I see. I feel like I could pick down a door. Like a regular wooden door. Some doors are pretty big and strong, though. I don't know. Zahn broke a door on Leftovers, that's why people are... What does that have to do with anything? What are you guys talking about? Hold on. Why did he break down a door? Someone was stuck in the bathroom? Oh, okay. I was trying to find the video, but I don't know. People just want to thirst over you bashing a door because they want you to bash them. I think bottoms don't deserve rights. I agree. Normally, I would agree, but for Pride Month, I will ease up on my anti-bottom rhetoric. Gosh.
Guys, back up! Okay. The problem here is that there's not a lot of space to to brace yourself to do a fucking kick.
We've all been operating under the same conditions.
Yes. No, I know. I'm saying I'm getting my bearings in. I'm not gonna be able to do this with a kick, I don't think.
Let's see. I think you might. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I think our building's about to collapse. Support that. Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, wait, hold on. This is a PSA to everyone. You should never try to break down a door with your shoulder. This is something they do in movies because they think it's emasculating for a guy to lift his leg up to do a giant drop kick. You do not want to do this. Yeah, that's gonna hurt you.
It's hard!
Yeah, because you're using your shoulder. Yeah, you're supposed to apply force right here near the handle because that's where the lock is keeping the door going in. Your shoulder applies force right here. That painting on the wall? What the fuck is that painting on the wall? Wait, where are they? The H3H3 studio? Why do they have the... Okay. Epstein's Island, yeah.
I think is happening.
What?
Maybe was hitting it lower where the hinge is.
Yeah.
That could have helped.
Belle Delphine painted it for H3. Oh. That's kind of cool.
But Amy's a psycho, man. You should have seen the way he threw himself at that door.
Oh, see, you got... Okay, see, look, he got it because he got it closer to the lock here.
He threw himself at that door.
That's gotta hurt, though. You don't want to do that with your shoulder. You want to do that with your foot. Oh, he's deaf feeling that. Oh, you're deaf feeling that. Yeah, for sure. Your turn? I'm not ramming shit with my shoulder. You fucking kidding me? Absolutely not. You can really hurt yourself that way. I'll kick a door down. I bet I could kick a door. Got big legs. Bosch's hair looks so gay today. Oh, yeah, I finally got, I got hair gel. So it's not just, like, cheap hairspray. I got, like, actual hair gel. I think it's nice. I put too much in it at first. I had to, like, ruffle it out, though. So I'll, yeah, for Homo Month, exactly. Homemade clay, gel, or spray. Gel. Gel. How do you grow your arm hair out? What are we doing? Can we just finish this?
You know, we had a lot of bad people in the VA, and you weren't
True,
able to fire them because of civil service and various other reasons. And I got that taken care of, and we let go of 9,000 really bad people. And I also, people were waiting in line for literally months, and some people were becoming terminally ill because they couldn't get something taken care of early. And I said, you wait in line, and you have to wait in line for more than 24 hours. You go outside to a private doctor, we pay the bill, and you get yourself taken care of. We went up to a...
Okay, this is jibber jabber. I don't care anymore. Trump is boring when he rambles. I agree. He's boring when he rambles off topic. Did you see this? This is so funny. I'm never getting through these links. What's happening now? What is it? Oh, I did see this. Yeah, this guy was doing a criticism of Tears of the Kingdom, but he's like a Nazi porn addict, so it's really funny because his brain is an open book. Yeah, I saw this. I saw this. It's not new to me. Look at this. It's very funny. Okay. Oh, this is what the title looks like, by the way. So we have the meme image, and then we have hentai. Zelda next to large Ganondorf, because Nazis and porn addicts, it's like a Venn diagram with one circle, you know? Here, hold on. It's pretty funny. You can tell the guy's a porn addict from the way he talks.
And the queen was, we'll say, dark elf. So despite the fact that the Gerudo are clearly supposed...
It's always cuck NTR shit. It's literally always cuck NTR shit. Like 100% with these people. You can't... It's like a prerequisite for being an internet Nazi. You can't do it unless you have a thing for, like, interracial cuck NTR shit.
Supposed to be like the Middle Eastern inspired race, I guess you could say, but they might even be a different species than Hylians.
I forgot about this part. He thinks it's ambiguous that the Hylians and the Gerudo women are a different species. Like, he doesn't know. So he doesn't know shit? Yeah, they're twice the height of okay, yeah, no, it's... Okay, yeah, they're a different species. Okay.
I'm not sure. They could be like Asari and just take genetic material from Hylians to make more Gerudo, right? But no, now there's actually a lot of Hylians that are various shades of brown throughout the world. And of course, one of the founders of Hyrule set the stage for the entire series, created a wonderful Wakanda-esque utopia, is one of these brown Hylians. Almost literally, we was Kangs and shit. So much for...
This is how their minds are. This is all they have. They see the brown skinned lady and they're like, oh my god, this is just like all those 4chan memes. Oh my god, this is just like all those drawings that I saw of black people with big lips and wide noses. It's just like, it's all coming back. Like, and that's all they can think about. You know? They tend to be obsessed with Wakanda for some reason. Well, again, it's like they see like a black and white person standing next to each other and like 1,000-yard stare, like they're remembering the Nam flashback. It's just all cuck porn running through their brain at light speed. You know, we call Nazis stupid, but their brain, when operating on the highest processing power of which it's capable, which is when they're thinking about cuck interracial porn, can actually process stuff way faster than you or I can, okay? They'll see like any shit in media, and instantly they've got like 20, 40, 90s up here just processing 4K graphic cuck NTR hentai porn right through their head, you know? It's incredible stuff. It's like a special kind of autism.
For Skyward Sword being the beginning of the series, and to dip into the
Once the
schizo
Irish
vein a
quest
little bit,
completes,
the
I
king
think
being
I'm
a
gonna
goat
end
man,
stream.
who are the Zonai people who came from the heavens.
That's not that much
is
longer,
borderline
right?
satanic imagery. I have no idea if this is intentional or not, but Japan used to be infamous for putting weird
5
Christian
days, okay.
symbolism in anime and occasionally video games.
He's like the Catholic Nazi type, you know, it's the same, yeah.
So this could be an extension of that, or again, if you want to take the schizo angle, this is a result of a certain cult organization full of quote-unquote elites that are subtly inserting their propaganda into video games.
Is extremely subtle. He when he recorded that, he was like, got him. They'll never understand. I'm 10 steps ahead of him. Like I said, that's why I said like his brain is wide open for us to read, you know? He's so fucking unsubtle about. This is like a big 4chan thing. It's like the normie insider brain rot syndrome, where they're so inundated in the special language of their like own personal psychosis that they think they're a fucking wizard when they slip incredibly unsubtly slip like their insane beliefs into stuff. You know what I mean? I think there was actually even a worse clip of him that I saw, where he was like, oh yeah, here we go.
Flags like visiting a synagogue for no fucking reason. And again, can't even get into it or I'll be demonetized, shadow banned, all that shit. But it is weird that we get a mini history lesson on Judaism in the middle of this zombie apocalypse story. And on top of that, a major story point is Ellie and Big Schnozz's lesbian relationship, and how an Asian guy...
He recorded that, he was like, got him. The normies will never see through my deceit. Got it, yeah, you know? The normies will never know. Can you imagine just thinking about race all the fucking time? Like, literally, like, just, that's it, you know? And by the way, I want to be clear, I'm consistent on this, because even though I don't think they're full of hate or, like, psychotic bullshit in the same way, I do think there are lefties or libs who think about race too much, like that Robin DiAngelo, Keir, you know, like, over-obsessive reparation, like, white guilt correction bullshit. But this is, like, 5 steps beyond, man. Literally, like, everything. It's just all the cuck NTR interracial stuff with no breaks. That's the whole life that they get. We're almost done with this.
There's all sorts of little nuggets of wokeness, like Paya now having a giant brown boyfriend.
He wrote the script with one hand. It's all he can think about. No, like I said, at the end of the day, fascism is just about sexual insecurity.
Who looks like a Giga Chad in comparison to length, despite the fact she was thirsting for his dick in the last one. Not to mention the quote-unquote subtle homosexual imagery from Breath of the Wild has been expanded even further in this one, and I already know people are gonna say I'm reading into it.
Just maybe. I know. Hey, I know what people are gonna say. They're gonna say, "Hey, you're being a little fucking obsessive. Like you're non-stop thinking about this. Just a little." He sees like a hand clasped in like respectful vow of a warrior to another, and it's like, all right, now some people say I never shut up about homosexuality and interracial.
In and no kid's gonna see.
Look at how mad he looks in the top left, too. He's watching him. Link is a heterosexual. Fishman's a heterosexual. He's like fucking furious. Why even play games? Seriously. Why do anything other than masturbate to interracial NTR porn? If that's where you're gonna be mentally anyway.
This shit, but that's exactly how you desensitize people and how you groom them, right? You expose them to things. The vow that each of the new sages takes to Link looks like they're proposing to him. And Sidon, the giant shark guy, people already made a bunch of gay lewd images between.
Guys, I'm not overthinking this, alright? I'm not talking about this too much. As evidence to my point, I have searched over 100 gigabytes of Link X Sidon porn. And from this, my thorough analysis, I have documented all... Fine. Oh my god. Why do white supremacists always look like they're the result of 4 generations of inbreeding? It's like, I mean, if you're like a mediocre person, you tend to turn to other stuff to give your life purpose, right? People do that all across the spectrum, right? That's not like just a Nazi thing, but like I do think, like there is a reason why overwhelmingly it's like fucking losers on that side of things. Porn addicts as well. I genuinely think that like, that's gotta be the #1 inroad to being a modern day neo-Nazi is being a porn addict and being like really into interracial cuck shit, but like feeling ashamed and then trying to do the whole like Nazi fake trad cat thing to whip yourself out of it, you know? So funny.
Between him and Link, when Breath of the Wild came out, well,
I saw one other clip. Wait, please. There was one other clip that I saw. Yes, please.
I'm not convinced. Link was already a cross-dresser before the—
Yes, his mind is an open book. Yes, please. All right, let's learn more about how normal this guy is.
Give him a wife in the story. I'm not convinced. Link was already a cross-dresser before this game. Not to mention, an actual child, a bird child, is one of the other sages. Jesus, he's hand-mogged by everyone. This is this guy's life!
Literally! He sees 2 cartoon characters shake hands and he's like, Jesus, the player insert character that I'm playing as is getting hand-mogged right now. Holy fucking Christ, he's getting hand-mogged. It's fucking over, bro.
He's hand-mogged by a child. Link was destined to be a bottom, but so...
Guys, I think the homosexuality might be coming from inside the house. Live your truth.
And Riju's a Gerudo, and if you've seen any of their Rule 34, you know they're usually sporting a little something.
Whoa, groomer? She's 17 3/4, you fucking pedo. Also, hold on, 1 second.
Seen any of their Rule 34, you know they're usually sporting a little something extra. Come. That's why I'm going doing your pussy to...
As further evidence to how normal I am and how everyone else is groomer and degenerate, I have seen thousands of images of Fuda, Gerudo, NTR, cuck hentai porn. And what's more, when I see the word "come" in chat, the first thing I think of is the underaged Gerudo woman fucking my character in the app. Oh my god, bro. Dude, he's just a fucking porn addict. Literally, like... But when I saw this, the thing that really made me laugh is like, this is the kind of guy who thinks he's really fucking smart and slick, and like his like, they'll never catch my Nazi points, they'll never catch my anti-Semitism, you know. When in reality, it's like he's screaming into a bullhorn, you know, that he's a porn addict. Yeah, it's just really fucking funny.
Deny, Link. Though obviously that's not canon, but you get the point, man. Every character is...
Was he trying to do like a black voice for a fucking Gerudo woman? Or did I just... Can't put it past this guy.
Deny, Link. Though that's why I'm going doing your pussy tonight, Link.
It's retarded. for the Gerudo women? You're not even being racist in the right direction. He said in the video he acknowledged that they were Middle East. Does he think that's what it's like over in like historical Arabia or something? Go back and watch the Aladdin cartoon, the Disney cartoon, and everyone talks like that over.
So obviously that's not canon, but you get the point, man.
You get the point, man. Listen, I chose to look at a bunch of porn of Fuda Gerudo women, and that like says something about the art, man.
Every character that vows to him might as well be male, figuratively. Now, honestly, I don't actually believe that, but it is.
The Gerudo women are male because he saw a bunch of Fuda porn of them. This guy, like, all of his decisions are based on the porn that he's seen. It's crazy. Do you think when he, like, goes to a restaurant and he sits down to order, he looks at the menu items and he's just remembering all of the, like, background, like, image details in images and hentai videos of, like, oh, well, I remember seeing udon that one time in the one where the black guy came over
and that's why we have safes coming.
Oh, whoa, oh man, okay, this sushi roll, it looks exactly like that one image that I saw of the, like, food. No, like, really, dude.
I'm not gonna have you hunt anymore,
Yeah,
it's okay.
100% chance he can't order a pizza without thinking the delivery guy's going to fuck him. Yeah, for sure, 100%, yeah. Getting horny looking at the IHOP menu because, like, the maple syrup running down the flapjacks reminds him of, like, 73 specific images that he could draw from memory of, like, cum running down a girl's face, and the girl's supposed to be, like, his older sister who's also cheating on him. I don't know what. This guy, I don't know. This guy probably the fucking connoisseur of genres.
Weird enough to be eyebrow raising, certainly worth making fun of at the very least. And perhaps more importantly than this weird schizo tangent is the fact that time travel completely ruins the story of Breath of...
Oh wait, okay, the last bit of this is literally just him complaining that time travel creates plot holes, which of course it does. Yeah, I remember that. It doesn't even, like, it doesn't have a, I don't even care to... It doesn't fit into my broader narrative that this guy's cum brain. You're saying maybe they don't say the point. Well, I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, so I can't really say whether or not time travel ruined the whole story. That was great. Yeah, it is sad. That guy seems pretty far gone, and he looks old. Like, maybe, I don't know, mid-20s or something. He's not exactly a 12-year-old who got groomed into neo-Nazism or whatever. Like, this guy had to have made a chain of mistakes to get to the point where he's at right now. It is kind of sad, though. Like, he doesn't have to be like that. Can you imagine living your life that way? No, like, I actually mean, I'm not doing this as, like, this condescending, like, oh, imagine being that guy. I really genuinely mean, like, imagine, like any time you consume media, like, all you have is just, like, it's just porn addiction and Nazi shit, really. It's, like, genuinely sad. And I, like, there's no way to say this without it sounding patronizing, and I guess it kind of is, but, like, I do hope he, like, I don't know, grows out of that at some point, because I would not want to live like that. Yeah. I always taken this stuff as cautionary. Yeah. Like, you can look at that and go, like, wow, you know, what paths in life might I have taken that could have led me to being that sad? And, like, what, you know, clearly I'm not now, but, like, what can I learn from it? It's always good to learn from stuff like that. I mean, I have issues with excess porn consumption, but not Nazism. Okay, to be clear, look, I've talked about this a lot before, but I want to make my views clear, alright? Porn addiction is a social or psychological addiction, in the sense that it's not like a chemical addiction, the way that you can get chemically addicted to, like, crack or alcohol or whatever, but biologically
too
addicted
old.
to basically anything. And generally speaking, an addiction is counted as such when it has a negative impact in your life. So, if a person like looks at porn a lot or a decent amount or whatever, but it doesn't get in the way of anything they do, or it doesn't negatively affect their life, they just happen to do that. That's not.
I'm gonna watch an animatry guide. Sooner or later. You're not naked though. Bills. Red Bill, make pants. And his outfit. New outfit. Well, that's great. Got a second edition. And hourly temperature or light. Okay. There's, oh, I just gotta get it in a sun lamp. I'm going to go to the world. I'm going to form a caravan. I'm going to take Poopy Mance. We're going to take Paul. We're going to we're going to send them. Because I want to recruit someone. Oh, finally. Get in your shuttle. I don't like you. Send.
necessarily an addiction. There are people who have porn addictions, and I think that's bad. Like, ideally, people would never have any addictions because addictions are definitionally something that are negative. That's how it's termed. But I think in the case of like Nazi shit like this, right? The main problem isn't just the porn addiction. It's the shame of the porn addiction and of the porn that you're looking at too, right? Because it's possible to have a porn addiction and just to be like, wow, I just really like titties, you like someone confronts you, you're just like, I really like looking at tits. I'm sorry, Maybe it can still be a negative effect in your life, but you're not ashamed of the fact that you like looking at big tits. So I don't think you're causing this pathology. I don't think you're building up this weird like knot of insecurity. I've said this a million times before, but like go on 4chan and you will see, at least on poll, like the associated boards, like a 50-50 mixture of far-right politics, expressed semi-ironically because a lot of these guys aren't even sure if they're being serious, and interracial and transgender porn. And a lot of that is because these guys are deeply insecure of both their sexual identity, their sexual interests, and also, like, their sense of entitlement. Like, well, why don't I have a girlfriend, and that all builds up and it makes them what they are. It's pretty sad. It's one of the reasons why it's almost impossible to argue with them in a way that'll change their mind. Because in their mind, when you're arguing about how, like, immigration doesn't actually, like, hurt America and how, like, people become less racist the more time they spend with each other and how the JQ conspiracy shit is, like, complete nonsense, in their mind, and I'm being serious when I say this, it sounds facetious, but in their mind, what they're thinking about is a black guy fucking a white woman who they want to be their girlfriend. I know that sounds really reductive, but I genuinely mean it. You can see a lot of this, like, express itself in racial politics in this country for centuries, and in different versions in different countries, because racial politics vary, but, like, that's what they're thinking of. Underneath all the politics is this, like, deep-seated grievance, and I can't logically argue somebody out of the completely irrational belief that they were, like, destined to have some, like, beautiful trad wife, white girl, and that's been taken from them by the Jews through interracial, you have to get at them in a different way. Ideally, by keeping them from falling down that rabbit hole to begin with, that would be nice. That would be preferable, I think. But it's one of the reasons why I've always been very sympathetic to people who used to be Nazis or far right or whatever, who move out of that. Because it takes a lot of internal critique to get out of that position, like a lot of internal critique. Like, this is one of the reasons why you have a lot of dipshits on Twitter who pat themselves on the back because they, like, never had a Nazi phase. But if you talk to them for 5 minutes, they're actually deeply reactionary in a lot of issues. But they don't examine it because they, like, they've met the incredibly low bar of, like, not having had parents or friend groups at 12 years old and moved them into those positions. So because they get complacent, they're never critical of the other stuff they believe. Which is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But we should always reserve a lot of empathy for people who have moved over. After they move over, of course, if they haven't moved over yet, you don't have to be empathetic towards the weird porn addict Nazis. That's okay. You can, sorry, I shouldn't say, you don't have to be, conciliatory towards them or appreciative. Empathy, I guess, is always good. Empathy is always good, because empathy is about understanding. So you're telling me all the problems of humanity is because people are getting cock-blocked? Look, I don't want to get too, like, Evo Psych about this, but the main thing that biological organisms are supposed to do before we die is produce offspring. That is literally the thing. That is the thing we're supposed to do. And obviously we're humans, we're smart, we're complicated, we have risen above the base, like, moral prerogatives of our instinctual behavior for to a large extent. But people still have very strong emotional attachments to their understanding of, like, family, reproduction, sexuality, that kind of stuff. And yeah, like, that legitimately will significantly affect a person's politics. It's hardwired into our DNA to care a lot about this stuff. So if people are fed narratives that make them feel like that's being threatened, that's like a vulnerable point for them, especially when they're going through puberty, because that's an emotionally vulnerable point for them, like, anyway, But people are different. Nice, Coach Girl. Yeah, that was a fun little segment. Fuck, my nose itches so much. Oh my god, why? Why? Where's my... Annoying. If we legalize prostitution, do you think we could lower the amount of mass shootings? Maybe marginally, but I think there are more fundamental problems there. Did you see that one of those right-wing trans ladies started feeling regretful of her grifting? I think somebody linked the exact thing that you're referring to. A 3-minute Twitter video filmed in a car. Wow, this must be sincere. Oh, I remember this lady. She argued with Noami on TikTok. She said something like slavery wasn't that bad because some black slaves thought it was okay. Naomi, that's it. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I struggle with that particular first name. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, I guess I should get rid of the pipe at this point. She said a lot of deranged nonsense. Well, she's a trans girl. I think the technical term that doctors would use is passoid young shit. People are talking about this video. 1/3 views. Okay, sure. I'll take a look. I'll bite. Is Naomi the woman who said abortion is worse than slavery? No. This is the woman who said abortion is worse than slavery. Kelly Cadigan. Naomi was the person arguing against that.
You know, growing up, I always wanted to be friends with people who hated me. Just because I wanted to be seen as normal so bad. And I almost feel like I kind of never grew up. And even in my 23-year-old self, I still feel like I'm that 15-year-old that's constantly looking for validation through not just cis, biological people, whatever you want to call it, but just through Republicans.
Okay, what am I doing here? If I release a video on my thoughts on this, I will be bringing a enormous amount of attention to something that might have not otherwise gotten an enormous amount. So we need a goal going in. Let's be responsible. Okay, so I'm not going to go over all of it, but a lot of the stuff this bitch has said has been pretty fucking dumb, pretty hateful. She's also come across as pretty dishonest to me, like not sincerely right-wing, but more of just a grifty type of whatever. I haven't looked that much into her. That's just the impression that I've gotten. And she's, you know, she's trans, obviously, so her being right-wing is kind of not a self-interested thing, at least not in a broad political sense. So I've seen some people say, because I saw people quote tweeting this, I didn't watch the video myself, that it comes across as sincere. Now, I want to be clear, all right? I have always been, in my opinion, one of the only large people on the left who sincerely believes in the concept of rehabilitation. At the same time, you know, you can never really know if a person is lying, and she's not given me much to trust her on, so I don't know if I'm going to come away from this thinking, oh, maybe she's had a turnaround. I don't really know. So I'm just watching. Like, I'm not coming into this with some, like, definitive, prescriptive set of things to say. I want to see what she has to say. We'll go. Use this as kind of like an object lesson in the politics of rehabilitation.
In general. And I don't know why. I think it's through me just needing to feel accepted, wanting to feel like I'm cared about by people who don't want to care about me. I don't know why I've always needed that.
Oh, the only context I'm aware of is that I have seen a bunch of tweets of her arguing with right-wing people. I think she said something along the lines of like, you know, hey, I'm trying to reach out to you guys, but can you stop calling me a trans-identified male? I'm a woman. And guys, you're not going to believe what happened after cultivating a right-wing audience.
And I think I'm coming out of it because I've just kind of been thinking a lot about the people I talk to on Twitter and the things they say to me, like calling me a trans-identifying male or a man, and I don't know why I want these people to accept me. I don't know why I care about what they think. And I think I'm starting to care less. And it's funny, when I was a kid and this happened, my friends that were my friends, they didn't want to be friends with me anymore when I started treating them like crap to try to be friends. Sorry, my phone died. And my old friends, they didn't want to be friends with me once they found out I was ditching them to try to get in with the cool crowd.
That's how you know she's a woman. Right there. I think the phone. Alright.
And it feels like if the same thing's happening again, I ditched the left to talk about how I felt on the right, and I think I'm just starting to see the reality that, like, the people on the right don't actually care about me.
My immediate impression of this is that this is actually pretty sincere sounding. I mean, obviously I can't know for sure, and I'm not an expert on human behavior or anything like that. Normally, in my experience, this is like a very general rule. This is like a very general rule, okay? But insincere changes of heart, insincere turns of belief, whatever, you know, when talked about, when expressed, are usually superficial in the sense that they describe changes in belief or opinions and feelings on groups that they're leaving or joining. But more sincere expressions of a change of heart are about like the underlying psychological reasons of why you had that belief to begin with. So I think a good example of this would be like with Hunter Avallone, right? Hunter Avallone, obviously he was conservative, then he became a liberal. I talk with him. I don't talk with him much anymore just because, you know, that's life, but I hope he's doing well. But when he would talk about it, it wasn't just like he made this one big, like, bombastic, you know, highly monetizable video where he was like, I'm leaving the right because the left, da-da-da-da-da, you know, always monetization on the mind for some people, but not with him, and this doesn't come across as that either, you know? Just my opinion.
And the people that did care about me and did want to support me, they don't want to take me back. And I can't even blame you guys because of all the awful things I said. I said so many awful things. All because I just wanted to be accepted. It felt good.
There's one other thing that I want to add too, and it's that this comes across as a dig to her. I don't know how mentally stable she is. This isn't about her being trans, by the way. I mean like just mentally stable. Sometimes people who are not mentally stable will be accused of being dishonest because their positions and behavior will vary or flip-flop or kind of like oscillate, you know? When people don't recognize, like, that can be a part of the sincerity. You know what I mean? In my experience, oftentimes when people make like a short, rapid set of statements or express their beliefs or just act in ways that kind of like vary a lot, oftentimes that's just because they're not that stable of a person, more so than because they're doing some kind of like four-dimensional chess hypergrift. Now, I don't know if she's doing that here. I'm just saying, like, you know, stability is a factor when it comes to, you know, the general growth of a person, I think.
It felt really good, like, being seen by a lot of, like, right-wing creators I used to watch, and I felt like I was one of them. I felt like I was gonna be, like, Candace Owens and you know, get my own show on the Daily Wire and be a pick-me and own that title, and it's just all, like, for what? Even if I did, like, get major success, it would all just be so fake and full of hate, and I just don't know how I got here.
Why would you want that? Well, she kind of said at the beginning that she wanted the people who didn't like her to like her, right? That's a pretty normal human behavior, that's a pretty normal thing for a lot of people, especially insecure people, you know? Now, you can take me as a counterexample. Clearly, I don't care because I'm hated by an enormous number of people, and I have clearly given up on the idea that some of these people can be changed in their perspective on me. But if you can imagine a young trans girl or a member of any minority group, you know, you go online and you see a lot of discourse. You see a lot of people of your group acting silly, which is always the case. That's always, doesn't matter which group you're a part of. If you want to look for members of your group acting silly, you can find it. And then you see a lot of people on the opposition who are attacking your group broadly, categorically. And you think, well, I'm not like those other people in my group. Maybe they'll be able to listen to me. Maybe they'll, you know, see reason. Maybe if I show them that not everyone from my group, from the group of trans women, is like that, maybe I can change their mind a little bit. But that kind of behavior, that pick-me behavior, leads to you getting denounced by the left pretty quickly, for obvious reasons, because you're trying to appeal and capitulate to people who hate you. But if you're maybe not that, you know, politically savvy, or if you're kind of naive or whatever, you might interpret this as the left behind you, the majority of your group of trans women, being hateful towards you for having the bravery to reach out, whereas the right, while misguided, is willing to have an actual honest dialogue. It looks like she might have been corrected of that notion when trying to have an honest dialogue with them about calling her a woman. You understand what I'm talking about? I don't think what she's explaining here is unreasonable in human psychology. It seems like, I mean, I've seen it happen a lot. And sometimes people fall into that fully, and sometimes not. Somebody said earlier, was it Annie, or... Was it Annie who said it? About Blair White? Right? We talked about this earlier in a GC, but IMO, there can never be another Blair White. They don't need a second one and won't accept another one. Yes, I agree with that completely. There is the Republican dialogue is no longer in a state where they're looking for pick-me turncoats to be shields. The GOP does not want trans people in their audience, you know? Trump held up a pride flag in 2016, LGBT for Trump. He's not going to do that again. They have moved past the pretending to want the reasonable ones from your group stage of consolidation and genocide. So, well, you know, maybe in a way that's going to be a good thing for her, because if it was, I don't know, 5 years earlier, she might have found a right that was more willing to accept her, and she might have not had a wake-up call. I don't really know. Where have we gone from here? I scrolled down this video that was released yesterday. She's arguing with the offensive tranny. I know this account. I may be a hypocrite, but at least I'm genuine with how I feel in every moment. This is my social media. My transition was about more than my looks. I don't know about you. Arguing with people. Everyone telling me to get therapy needs to understand that I had a therapist for years and got nothing out of it. That's why I stopped going. I got the paperwork I needed for my surgeries and left. I went through an entire gender reassignment surgery without a therapist. I'll be okay. I have a lot to say today, clearly. I've changed my stance on what age is appropriate to transition.
I do think it makes me a hypocrite. So, I made a mistake. As someone who did transition at 15 years old, I do think it makes me a hypocrite to take the stance that no one should be able to transition until they're 18 years old.
I agree with that.
I will say, when I gave that opinion, I was doing it with the mindset that I was protecting children. That's really what I thought, because I was seeing like many videos of people that transitioned as minors detransitioning when they became adults. And I now realize that my page on Twitter is definitely more right-leaning, and I made it that way, so of course I'm going to see more videos like that.
Guys, I don't know. That comes across as a pretty sincere rebuking of the argument right there. Normally when people are doing a superficial, insincere, I've changed my mind, they don't deliver a convincing counter-argument to their previously held position. That's a pretty convincing one.
And I've done some research, and I want to share it with you. So some of the right-wing people on Twitter were saying that, over 98% of kids who had gender dysphoria
she's gonna... We've talked about this before, guys.
end up growing out of it once they go through puberty. And when I Googled that, I found this document that did say that. I believe it says 94%. But here's the thing. This is from Texas, the government of Texas. So I can't help but feel like this is a little biased. Because when you go to this study from the National Library of Medicine, it claims that puberty blockers actually are safe and have great outcomes for transgender youth.
An additional counter-argument is that when you hear stats like 98% of trans children grow out of it by adults, or gender dysphoric children, what they're normally doing is citing studies where they interpret any sign of gender nonconformity as being a diagnosed case of gender dysphoria. So the argument they're making is, all these kids with gender dysphoria, just let them grow up and it'll go away. That's not true. For people who are diagnosed with gender dysphoria, that is absolutely not the case, which is why regret rates for trans hormones and therapy and such are so low. What they're basically saying is, look, your 8-year-old boy Timmy picked up a Barbie doll once, but then he grew on to be a man. Guess gender dysphoria is not real, So they're deliberately lying about the criteria. Yeah, unorthodox monkey, but Rod Nor is like an NPC, so there's not much of a point talking to him.
And even though I still do feel the way I do about puberty blockers, because, at 15 years old, I did make the choice to go on them without going to a bank, and now I don't have the option to have a biological child in the future. But when I Googled it, it does say that they're overwhelmingly safe, usually. Now, when you do Google it, you do see there are some side effects. Like, just because I'm not on the right anymore doesn't mean I'm not going to be open and honest with you guys. Like, these are the possible side effects to taking puberty blockers, especially as a minor. But I will say, as someone who did transition at 15, I was on Lupron for almost 5, 6, 7 years? I don't even know.
Wow. And the young shits really do like to kick the ladder out.
And I never experienced any complications. Truly, the only thing I regret about going on hormone blockers as a minor was not putting my stuff away in a bank. Even though I can look back on that and think, I was young to be making that choice, and now I have regrets because of that, I also have to understand that those puberty blockers did save my life as a 15-year-old. And as a 15...
What does bank mean? She means sperm bank. If you get on a hormone block, does that... if you go on puberty blockers at 15... Okay, at 15, I can only speak for myself, but I was definitely capable of siring children at 15. Probably quite a bit younger than that. By 15, you could definitely put stuff in a sperm bank, but if you're on hormone blocker, if you're on puberty blockers for a while, and then you got off of them, I think you could do it again. I think the only thing that permanently keeps you from being fertile is if you're on estrogen for long enough. Or is there a way to be on puberty blockers long enough? I'm not sure. At any rate, I'm pretty sure that doctors are pretty clear when talking.
I wonder why no one wants to watch me just listen to a VOD stream while I play RimWorld. I thought that was really good content. No, I'm just kidding.
I did make the right choice. Do I wish I went to a bank? Yes, but in terms of my gender, I became who I am and look the way I do right now because of those blockers. And it's so hypocritical of me to tell children that they shouldn't have access to those blockers as well. Not necessarily children, because
This is a reminder to trans women in chat to voice train. Quit being lazy, you stupid piece of shit. Alright, continuing.
still think you should be older. But maybe we should start making it so you have to be 14,
I got a
15
third
years
view
old before you can
somehow?
get on blockers, because that's when
Whoa.
puberty does start. And you
That's
should
pretty
have
cool.
tons of therapy. See a therapist and a psychiatrist before you go on any medications. My opinion's changed, and I'm sorry to you guys for being a hypocrite.
Guys, I don't know. These videos come across as rather sincere to me. I'm not magic. I can't know for sure if a person is being disingenuous. Now, how much do I care about her specifically? I don't. I don't know that much about her apart from the little bits that I've seen online and people complaining about her. So this isn't really about her. But I do think it's important to have a well-developed capacity for accepting the possibility for people to change in the positive. You understand what I mean? Whether or not you care at all about her, it's about it's about being willful enough, being mindful enough to always keep in mind people's ability to grow.
You know, I'm starting to think I have an act for getting everyone to hate me.
I'm sold 100% of ex-right-wingers tend to anchor with empiricism as a way of coping with their recent breakdown of their perceived reality. That's actually a good argument. An insistence on empirical study as like a loop around, because you want to justify both to yourself and to other people why you've changed your mind. You don't want to make it seem as though you're just flip-flopping, like you want to concretely root. Yeah, that's true.
I'm quite good at it, honestly. I don't even know what to say. I don't want to do the wrong things. I don't want to be embarrassing. I don't want to be hateful, but I was hateful. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because, like, genuinely, like, I don't know what to do.
She could stand to go see a therapist, maybe. She probably has the money. In the middle of my manic episode. Oh, so she agrees. Nice. Okay. Well. It does seem like a decent number of people are being fairly supportive to her, so that's nice. If you give up on the ability for people to change, you give up on the revolution, you know? A majority of people in America may have lukewarm positive beliefs on transgender people, but radically positive beliefs on trans people, racial reparations, communism, whatever. That represents a small minority of the country in every case. If you think people can't change, then you're giving up on everything good. Think you could talk to her? I wouldn't be opposed, but I think she should take a couple of days to level out a little bit. I wouldn't want to talk to her while she's feeling, mentally unstable. A lot don't, Alec Gunter, that's true. A lot don't. He likes attention, I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Liking attention isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know. I like attention, obviously.
So guys, Andrew's just released a new...
Sorry. Andrew Tate interview with the BBC. What is this? What is this YouTube channel?
So-
The BSN? This is just an Andrew Tate channel that is notably not getting very many views in its videos, except for the recent BBC interview and everything associated with it. reactions nearly hit Dylan.
4 views? Whoa, that's way more views than I thought I was gonna get
Oh, Jesus.
in my entire life. Whoa. I wish people would chat more. I'm responding, I'm reading chat.
Missile getting closer to our house. We're passing over a roof. Didn't know where it was going to land, so I took cover. Even if it was meant for us, they aren't always the most accurate. When they are shot down, it has to fall somewhere. Jesus.
In Mexico. And I don't want to put words in their mouth.
God damn. I remember when people psyoped about that McDonald's in Kiev. Well, yeah, and pro-Russia people have been doing that for the entire war, where they'll find like one corner in the entire massive country of Ukraine that isn't currently on fire, and they'll be like, I thought there was a war on. There are a lot of people, like, the conspiracy line they seem to be pushing is that the war is literally not happening, which is, like, you've seen that?
Let's see, does this fix my camera?
What is with the crazies in my emails lately? They've been so bad lately. There have been like 4 or 5 really insistent people who've emailed me, like, trying to fucking have an argument with me about like the whole, just everything involving the black separatism, all the drama on Twitter, all that bullshit. I assume it's like a bunch of like black 14-year-olds who consider themselves part of the revolution, so they're, powerless in real life, and they're like taking it out on me or whatever. By taking it out, like being annoying at me. Yeah. Thank you, Dustayon, but I have people like that too. The topic is so played out for fringe bullshit, please don't give it the attention. I don't know if it's really fringe bullshit, man. I feel like everyone, Twitter has just been like a fucking non-stop race war, dude. And, ooh, man, the most recent example that I saw of it wasn't white people's fault, though it normally is. What the fuck? Where was that post about the mermaid lady? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, somebody painted Ariel, the Little Mermaid, but like the one from the cartoon, which I hope we all know this isn't whitewashing, because this is a cartoon that happened. It's not. It's just a cartoon Ariel, you know. Anyway, the comments are a race war. Oh, something went wrong. Try retrying. Oh, there we go. The comments are a race war. Like all of them. I don't know why. Not all of them, literally. Obviously, I'm not. I think the discourse has improved somewhat since when I saw it yesterday, or maybe the day before. I don't know, man. I looked at this thread when CRG posted it was worse. Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad. I don't know. I guess everyone wants a race war. Pretty crazy. Drama Frog, but did you see Dat Katie go on Sunday's stream and say you used to spam the N-word? Dat Katie is a fucking retard. I still can't even tell if she believes anything or if
I'm gonna
it's
end
it.
stream, guys. I gotta do
Your
something.
views on black separatism are wrong, but I can't tell you why because I don't know anything about black separatism.